Good morning. I want to talk to you about. I read in this book, Joyce Meyer has The Battlefield of the Mind. If you haven't read it, it is a must read. It talks about how our thoughts control our life, and so one of the things that really stuck out to me at the very beginning of the book is positive thoughts equate to a positive life. So positive thoughts, positive life. Negative thoughts, negative life. And I think that is so important. Words to live by, words to be thinking about is, what am I thinking? What am I mostly thinking? If I'm mostly thinking, and you can look at the results, you can look at your life and see if you are not achieving the results that you want, if you're not seeing the things in your life that you want, if your life is negative, you're around a lot of negative people, if your areas that you're in, employment, if it's toxic, you got to ask yourself, what are you thinking? You got to make sure that you're thinking positive thoughts so you can have a positive life. And if you and know just know that if you think negative thoughts, you're gonna have a negative life. And so it is a work. We're all works in progress, right? Is you have to be intentional about the thoughts that you have. And of course, the negative thoughts come without, you don't have to do anything, no prompting. The negative thoughts are going to come. But we have to be intentional about the positive thoughts. And that might be thinking about or having a lot of positive thoughts that you go to. Maybe it's things that you're working on. Maybe it's dreams and goals that God has given you. Maybe it's positive things that make you happy, things that make you smile. All these different things. You got to have plenty of positive things in your repertoire. You got to be, I think, positive scriptures, praise and worship, things that will really be positive, things that have impact on you, things that are inspirational, things that move you, things that motivate you, things that encourage you on a regular basis. And that's why I believe it's so important to read the Word of God every single day. I think it's important to pray every single day. I think it's important to have some type of like a reading where you're reading stuff that's inspirational, motivational, encouraging, spiritual every single day so that you can try to overcome a lot of the negative thoughts that we will have. But you have to be intentional about positive thoughts. You got to make sure every single day that you're flooding your mind with positive thoughts, positive images, replacing those negative thoughts with things that are positive. So you just think about, if we have estimated research says 70,000 thoughts per day. And if 70,000 thoughts are negative, we're going to have a negative life. So we got to make sure we're intentional about the thoughts that we have, constantly replacing those that are negative with something that's positive. So this is Joyce Meyer. The book is Battlefield of Mind. She says positive thoughts equal positive life. Negative thoughts equal negative life. And you can look at your results and see where you are and then make the changes immediately.